Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Now we're going to match day 29. We only have about 6 more match days until, or 8 more match days until this group's over with. Henan versus Alberca. Alberca want to win here just to stay a little bit further away from relegation, and Henan are just trying to have hope. Well, they got a tie. Nabil. Alright, I remember seeing. Okay, this is that guy who got suspended on the right mid. But I'm just going to call him Nabil because I'm pretty sure that's all I did, just put Nabil. Nabil, Marezi, Nasario, Liu. I know he's one of the goal scorers already. Liu. I think he's on 2 goals maybe. Liu. Yep, there is. Liu Jinyu. He gets his 3rd goal. To give them the momentary lead. But then goes from that guy, Niall, I think I called him. Where is he at? Nabil, there he is. Gets the 2nd goal. I really gotta check and see if that guy from Alberca is the striker. It must be, because there's no way. I forgot to check last time. Nabil, Nazario, and Marezi. Nazario, Marezi. Nazario, where's he at? Nazario gets his 7th goal. There we go. The guy... I just put the guy somewhere too. No, he's definitely not that high. Not there either. There he is, Marezi. Gets his 5th goal for Alberca. Pushing all these guys down. Alright, there we go. I need to check real quick. It's killing me because I need to know if that striker still as useless as fucking can be. Maybe Marezi is that striker. So I gotta make sure. Alright, there we go. Alberca. Okay, the striker is called... I guess that's him. Marko Milovanovic. So yeah, it has to be him because 5 goals. Yeah. Alright, so he hasn't been useful. Okay, Milovanovic. Alright, put that then this. Milovanovic. That's way better of a name, alright? I don't know the fuck Marezi is. I guess that's his nickname, I suppose, but honestly, no idea. Aroca versus Nuremberg. This should be a pretty easy win for Nuremberg. Should be, quote unquote. And I say should be. Aroca a good team, but Nuremberg have been so fucking solid. Oh, well there we go. Make me look stupid. Nandin with the goal, but they did get a red card for Simao, so that's not good for them. But I think it's another goal, putting him out 19 goals as well as Matanovic. Wrong one again. Why the fuck? Okay. Antwerp versus Freiburg. They should be getting their defender back. Vandenberg. Yep, I mean Van den Bosch. Engels is just hoping to get injured at this point, bro. That guy is so tired. Oh, there's a suspension. Oh, that's right. I forgot for Makengo. I just had open my big fan map. Oh, they have no suspensions yet. Gets the suspension. Alright, Steinman is gonna have to come in as the backup fullback. Let's see. I'm assuming the Freiburg are gonna get this victory, and they do very comfortably. Lionheart gets his 1st goal too. Dingshi and Grifo. Alright. Let's go down. Lionheart for Freiburg gets his 1st goal. Then Grifo and Dingshi. Grifo's now on 11 goals, putting him ahead of both Jimenez and Struzalek. Struzalek. Ding Shi gets another goal, putting him on his double digits now. Pushing him way above all these fuckers. So many people. So there he is. Alright, good victory. They waited that long to sub off Engels? Come on. The coach of Antwerp doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, to be honest. PS Glivais versus Granada. I don't know, something smells in the air it's going to be a PS Glivais win. And you know, it was close. Zizek, Jorge Felix with another goal. Arnaiz, Dioku. 2 goals for Arnaiz and 1 for Dioku. Where's Arnaiz? He's in WFR. Yep, gets his 11th goal now with that brace. Yep. Putting him right above here. Arnaiz. Felix gets a goal again. He's on a bit of a goal scoring tear too. Felix and who's the other guy? It wasn't Pascual. Dioku and this new guy. Where is Dioku? There he is. Gets his 9th. Jumping ahead of both Raimundo, Varga, and Bisoli. Good competition. It's a good victory for Granada as well. Trying to get that top 8. And Zizek. How do you spell his name? DZI and then check. DZI and then check. DZI and check. G-check. For PS Glivais. Almost tops his team. Almost. May gives him a little bit of hope, but it's way too late in the game to do anything really. Alright. Niasiacha versus... Oh, this is a big one. So as we can see right there the placements. Granada did pass Niasiacha. So this is a big one for both teams. Niasiacha need this victory and Wehe need this victory as well. So this is big in the absolute to figure out who wins top 8. This is probably one of the biggest match days. And it is a Niasiacha win. Kaya and Wohlers score while Jimenez and Fassbender mainly the hero here. Alright. What was the other guy's name? Second partner. Wohlers. Woo! Tell me what's been going on. Hey, Fassbender gets a brace. Huge win, like 2 goals from him to help out his side right here. As a brace puts him now at 7 goals. Nice. I kind of want to fix his name and put his actual like letter, so I'm actually gonna do that real quick. German SS letter. There you go. It's an SZ. Alright. Fix you guys real quick. Take that out. V. Control V. There you go. Fassbender. That's better. Like, he deserves the respect for that shit, bro. Kaya gets a goal. Kaya's now 13 goals. Way above everybody else. Ahead of Magnin, Janssen, Robinson, Son, and Jovic. It's almost enough. But then fucking Jimenez scores a goal. Gets his 11th of the campaign. To give them a very important win. As Niasiacha get back their top spot, their 8th place, I think, with this victory. So good for them. And it makes sure that Wehen don't get closer. So it's a win-win. Now Granada, like the main thing that's like stuck in between them now. Sarmiento versus Athens. It's gotta be an Athens win, right? It has to be. It is. Orbelin and Pineda, same guy. Varga and Pineda and this Monaco guy. New scorer. So let's start with Varga and Pineda first. So Varga is down here, getting his 9th. Passing Raimundo. Varga, Pineda, where the fuck he's at? There he is. Gets his 8th. So Varga got his 9th, I think. Yep, and Pineda got his 8th. And the guy called Monaco gets his first for Sarmiento. Oh my god. Alright. Good victory for Athens. They're still trying to fight for the top 4. Bengaluru versus Cardiff. Cardiff need this to get back in top 4. So this is a big win game for them. They do get the win though. Willick, Chambers, and Capacchio, the right back. Good. Kuziev also gets his second goal. There he is. Gets his second goal for Bengaluru. Slip by. Love her voice. Empacchio, I think, right? Capacchio. Sounds like a video game character. Capacchio for Cardiff City. The Welsh side. Willock and Chambers get more goals for themselves as well. Let's look for Chambers first because he's bound to be on like our 2 or 3 goals. There he is. Gets his 3rd. The center back who proves himself yet again useful for his side. And Willock should be up here somewhere. Willock. There he is. Getting his 9th goal now. Cardiff have so many good goal scorers. Like all of them are almost in the double digits. That and fucking Turnbull, who stopped scoring now recently, but the fact that he's in double digits as a CDM is really fucking impressive. Kielce versus LAFC. Should be an LAFC win. Never know though. Again, and a goal disallowed. Gustafsson with a brace and Son with a brace. He could have had a hat trick. Son Gustafsson first. He gets his brace that puts him now on 9 goals. He's been very crucial for Kielce too. And again, I don't think Kielce have lost a game now in a long time. If anything, they've lost 1 in their last like 6 games, which is really fucking good. And then Son gets a brace too, getting him now to 14 goals. Pushing aside a lot of these people all the way. Getting ahead of Kaya, Magnin, Janssen, and Robinson. Fuck. So important for Son to help LAFC not lose this match. So that's important to note. Juvestavia versus Bologna. They get a red card for this guy. Mosti comes off now for Piro 1. And he has to come off for Correa. Yes, that sounds right. However, this guy should be almost coming back now. And the most important part of the season. So maybe they can look forward to having back a 68 rated midfielder alongside them. Alright. But can they get a victory over Bologna? Yes, they can. That's a new guy. Carisoni, Gabrieloni, Fato. Maestro gets another go too. So let's look for Maestro first. Where's he at? There he is. Getting his 7th goal. Getting ahead of both Beste Boyd, Penrice, Just Fun, and Figueiredo. A lot of people get Bastor Figueiredo now, considering he's injured at the moment. Oh, no, he's not injured. Never mind. I'm dumb. I'm thinking of yeah, left winger that they have. They got injured. Chiquinho. That's what I'm thinking of. So Maestro, that new guy, and Gabrieloni. He's probably on 8 goals, I think. Gabrieloni. Never mind. He's on his double digits now. Good for him. Good for him. And so is Fatu, who is probably up here somewhere. There he is. Gets his 9th of the competition. They really need El Farisi to start playing again because he's been very quiet. There's a new goal scorer now for Yugostavia. I think it's a new goal scorer. I haven't seen his name before, or at least in a while. As his name is, where you at? Kari Soni. So not that hard. Oh, he has scored before. Never mind. Probably way top of goal scorers of number 1 because that name sounds like ancient. There he is. Yep. Gets his second goal. Helps the side get a very convincing 3-1 victory over the French side. So, and now Frosinone has yet to play. Yep, there we go. Frosinone versus Cesena. This has to be a must-win for Frosinone. Bracaglia gets an injury though. That's not good. They have to bring on Calvani as his successor at the moment. As for center back options, it's looking it's going to have to be this guy, Cittadini. This guy's back though. He comes back in the starting lineup. Seems like Cittadini's going to be the main backup there. Yep. Alright. If they're not doing good already, this is not helping them out more, but they need Raimondo to help score here. And as I said that, he gets a goal. Spendi and Raimondo. Spendi is up here somewhere, and Raimondo. Spendi gets the first goal. Gained his 9th. Getting ahead of, oh, look at that, Raimondo's there too. So both of them are now in 9 goals. Alright. Very interesting matchup right there. Alright, and that's the end of match day 29. Let's see how it's looking right now. Alright, LAFC, Freiburg, Cardiff City, and Nuremberg in the top 4. Athens, it's just changing in between these fucking 4, even though Athens are still like very much in the conversation. Athens, Aroca, Antwerp, and Niasiecha in the top 8. Granada, Wiesbaden, Cesena, Boulogne, Yugostavia, Kielce, Alverca, Frosinone in the middle of the table, with Sarmiento, Piasglivice, Bengaluru, and Henan in the relegation area. Nothing much of note other than the fact that Niasiecha were able to successfully defeat Wehen to get back their spot on the top. However, even though like they got the victory and they have a 4-point gap between themselves and the German side, there's still that 2-point gap in between them and the Spanish side. However, the Spanish side do play against Antwerp. And this is where Wehen can close the gap. Wehen should be beating Piasglivice. Granada and Antwerp is going to be a very like even side right there. Even game between those two. And Niasiecha have a really hard match against Athens. Can they get a victory? Don't know. For us up to here, Athens are really close to getting top for a lot. And Aroca aren't to be counted out either. They're only 4 points behind. And almost the same with goal difference. Even though Athens have a way better goal difference than Nuremberg and Aroca. So that's worth noting. And there's still not that big a difference between first, second, and third to get that first place. So LAFC dropping points again too, so it doesn't help them at all. But I'll see you guys for match day 30 in just a second. Oh, wrong button again. Good job, Carlos. You piece of shit.